Hi, this is Svenja and today's video is about warm-up exercises. Today I want to show you 3 warm-up exercises I play in the beginning of my practice sessions. You should warm up for at least 10 minutes before you start playing. Especially when you play exercises which are straining for your muscles, it's important that your hands are warm and relaxed before you start. Of course, it's also more pleasant to play then, and many things will be easier for you. Warming up isn't about technique or speed, so you should play the following exercises at a lower tempo. 60 beats per minute are a good place to start. You should also play the following exercises with alternate picking, so that your picking hand also gets a warm-up. Before I start playing at all, I stretch my arms, wrists and shoulders. Here I make 2 stretching exercises Nita Strauss showed at one of her guitar clinics, which are really effective. For the first exercise, you lift your arm sidewards and stretch your elbow. Now you lean your ear towards the opposite shoulder. You should now feel a stretch in your whole arm, up to your wrist and to your shoulder. In addition, you can turn your wrist clockwise and counterclockwise. And you can turn your head into the opposite direction to also stretch your neck. All these areas are involved when you're playing guitar, especially your neck, when you look down while you're playing, and your shoulders, when you play while standing up. I repeat these exercises 3 times for both arms and for 10 seconds. For the second exercise, you lift your arm in front of you and stretch your elbow. Now you turn your wrist up and down, like when you're waving. You should now feel a stretch in your forearm. I repeat this exercise for both arms for 12 turns each. The first exercise is a Steve Vai exercise. So you begin like with the classic spider or 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise with your index in the first fret of the lower E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the A string with your middle finger in the second fret. 2, 3, 4. And then you go into the first fret with your index. 1. Then the D string beginning with your ring finger. 3, 4, 1, 2, and then the G string beginning with your pinky. 4, 1, 2, 3. Then it starts all over again on the B string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then you shift your ring finger into the 4th fret of the higher E string. 3, 4, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2, 3. This way I move up into the 12th fret with my index and then back into the 1st fret all over the guitar neck. The next exercise is a Marty Friedman exercise. So you start in the 5th fret of the higher E string with your middle finger, index, Then you go to the B string, 4, 3, 2, 1, and with your pinky on the G string into the 7th fret. Then you start the movement from the beginning on the B string. And this way you go over all 6 strings down to the 6th string in the 4th fret. When you want to play the exercise backwards, you start on the lower E string in the 6th fret with your ring finger, pinky, 1, 2, 3, 4, and end with your index finger in the 4th fret of the D string. And then you start the movement from the A string again. The last exercise is a group of 4 exercise in B Phrygian. So you begin on the higher E string in the 10th fret with your pinky and play 4 notes descending to the 10th fret of the B string. Then you start on the higher E string in the 8th fret with your middle finger. And after this group of 4, you start on the higher E string with your index in the 7th fret. So after every group of 4, you start 1 tone lower than before. And this way you go over all 6 strings to the 6th string and back to the 1st string. Pay attention that you have to roll from the G to the B string and vice versa in the 7th fret with your index finger. Pay attention that the notes don't ring into each other. With these exercises, you're warmed up and ready to go. It's important that you warm up properly to avoid injuries. Injuries come especially when you play challenging exercises with cold muscles and when you play too much. So never play an exercise too long in a row and make breaks every now and then for approximately 1 to 2 minutes to relax your wrist. When you liked this video, I'd much appreciate it if you leave me a thumbs up. In addition to that, you can subscribe to my channel to support me and get notified about new videos by hitting the little bell icon. Now, I'd like to thank you for watching, and until next time, keep grooving.